Win, lose, draw.
Should we move TINPOT Team of the Week then?
We can indeed.
Take the reins.
TINPOT Team of the Week.
So then, TINPOT Team of the Week. Any nominations other than the obvious? Quick start.
Should we go to Anfield again?
Oh, we might as well.
It'd be rude not to, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if we went, we'd probably come. Bottled it.
Not offside.
Well, maybe you should go also then, Jeff, because you couldn't see driving home the other night because you don't even wear your glasses in TV in case you get slagged off. So
my words didn't work.
What were you going to say?
What I was going to say was, if we did go, we'd probably end up coming back with 3 points the way things are going. Take that, Liverpool singer. But yeah, genuinely, they have been. It's weird.
Yeah, it's very weird. I don't think I've ever seen such a collapse. I know, after winning a league, I remember because Chelsea had a big one, didn't they, a few years ago?
Yeah, I think they finished 7th, didn't they?
I thought it was like 10th or something.
Oh, it might have been. That was where Chelsea had that period and Hazard had that period of being either amazing or awful. There's no in between.
I think, for me, they haven't signed any fresh blood, and there's the lack of kind of hunger again.
Yeah.
And they've signed some players like Minamino, who hasn't been up to scratch or hasn't settled in quick enough, I guess, and been loaned out. And they brought in players like Kabak. And I know they've had injuries, but
yeah, I think the centre back issue has been like a big one. Obviously, I can't believe I'm saying this, but they probably regret selling Lovren because he was actually a solid. Compared
to what they've got now, he would do a job. Yeah,
that is mental.
Yeah, it's weird to think that, isn't it?
Yeah, they were buzzing when they got 8 million for Lovren.
Yeah,
probably could do with
finally
it.
Gone. Yeah,
because I mean, to have Gomez, Van Dijk, and Matip all injured is very unfortunate. And it's like, I think most people, if they had their top 3 centre backs out, most teams would struggle. But even
that's where Eric Dyer comes in.
That's exactly. Everyone needs an Eric Dyer, which they've got James Milner. He's centre back's probably the only place he can't play.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think it kind of shows how good Van Dijk was, really.
Yeah.
But you see, I think Carragher said they've gone from mentality monsters to mentality midgets. And
that's a brilliant quote.
Yeah, it's a lot of time for it. He said it halfway through the commentary. And it is because that's the sort of game. Even last season, Liverpool was so good, they played all of their kids against Everton and beat them.
Yeah.
It's just, it didn't matter who was playing. If they were playing, especially at Anfield, they were winning.
Yeah.
It didn't matter who was out there. I think that's gone. And teams like Brighton and Fulham are going all right, we can beat Liverpool.
There's no fear anymore, is there?
No.
Like last season, if your team was going down the field, you'd be like, well, that's it,
Yeah. It's amazing how quick that can go as well.
Probably not. Yeah.
Just like that. Oh, right, Liverpool are beatable. Whereas no one believed. I don't think anyone dared to bet against Liverpool.
Yeah. I think you can tell it's not just the injuries, because if it was just the injuries, they would still be scoring goals because their attack is phenomenal. But because the attack isn't working either, and you've got the defence injured, it's a combination. It's a perfect storm, really, isn't it?
The injuries, they can use it as an excuse, especially it's the sort of thing like next season they can almost brush it off and be like, all right, we had a lot of injuries, but we can go again and push for the title next season. But if they underperform again, then it's a little bit like, oh, what are they going to do? Because front three's not getting any younger. They're all 29, 30?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'll try and find some other mentions, but
just losing 6 games in a row at Anfield when you're Liverpool.
Yeah, for Liverpool standards, that's pretty TINPOT, isn't it? Trying to even look midweek. Were there any absolute shockers?
I can't even say like Man City losing to Man U because they were on a 21 win streak. Like that's
Yeah,
not TINPOT
and it's
material.
Man U. You can't losing against second. I'm looking. I'm going down to League One to have a quick look. Has there been anything? Not really.
Any manager shenanigans?
Where? Well, yeah, Warnock got a little bit angry, but it's not really TINPOT. That's just normal, isn't it?
Just Warnock, yeah.
Portsmouth losing 4-1 to Northampton. They're 6th, Northampton are 19th. That's quite TINPOT.
That is TINPOT, but I feel like it's almost too TINPOT for TINPOT.
Yes, we're digging too far down the leagues.
Actually,
no one cares. It's a big didn't ask, really, isn't it? But so yeah, I think we've got no option but to give it to Liverpool. I think for 6 games at Anfield in a row. But it's all right. At least they've got a nice little run in, and they've got Champions League. This could really be if they bottle their 2-0 lead against Leipzig.
You need to Klopp out.
Then they've got Wolves
Klopp
away,
out, Stevie G
Arsenal away, Villa at home, Leeds away, right? Then Newcastle, then Man United away. These games are suddenly not actually looking that winnable for Liverpool anymore.
Not as easy, no.
Yeah, goes without saying. I think Liverpool TINPOT team of the week.
TINPOT team of the week.